So, my dearest family, welcome again to Direct TV, bringing to you the truth. I'm sure many of us have actually come across, the 23rd rapture prediction by Brother Joshua. This has actually caused a lot of speculation, and I've brought this video for you. First of all, before we dive into many of the videos I have for you today, watch this.
All right, y'all. So this rapture prediction, which started as a podcast interview, which turned viral, has now gone mainstream viral. We have multiple media publications picking it up. You have Complex, you have the New York Times, you have Al Jazeera, you have Yahoo, you have BET. BET probably posted the most mocking interview. Like this, maybe we'll read this towards the end of the video. I might read what they wrote, because this is absolutely crazy. You could tell who really, has reverence for God and who doesn't have reverence for God. And that's the thing, because a lot of people are sitting here saying that if you don't believe in this rapture prediction, then you don't have faith and you're a mocker and you're a scoffer, which I don't believe that's true. That's not true at all. I simply disagree with the fact that you're making predictions when the Bible clearly tells us that we're not going to know, so that we need to be prepared for it to happen at any moment, right? Be prepared for it to happen at any moment. So when you tie a specific date to it, and when you say that Jesus appeared to you personally and gave a divine revelation that contradicts scripture, I can't help to believe that it's starting to feel a little bit cultish. You know what I'm saying? But what are we going to say? So, okay, let's say, for example, the 25th rolls around. What is going to be the discussion? What are we going to say? What's the conversation going to be at that point? What's the conversation? Because at that point, we can't just sit here and say, oh, well, Jesus told me the 23rd or the 24th. You're either going to have to say Jesus is a liar or I misheard him. And I apologize for deceiving so many people, for causing so much anxiety, for causing so much fear, and ultimately causing people to doubt God moving forward. This was another clip that I saw that I thought was interesting as well, from the same live stream that happened today.
If the rapture doesn't happen today or tomorrow, could I go back to the Saint Twins podcast and do the podcast all over again, giving hope to those who were believing in my message that the rapture is going to happen, So I had to indulge them, and give an answer, but the truth, give an answer that yes, I would go back there, and speak to people, but truly in me, everything in me knows that I will not be there. I think they said on the 25th, I will not be, or Friday, I will not be there because I will be raptured today. I know that for sure. I know that for sure. And I was telling Michael that I haven't seen God, I haven't seen Jesus in my dreams for a long time now, ever since he told me to shout it from the rooftop.
So I don't know what the original question that was asked, but he said what he said. And I'll just recap, because I don't know how well the audio was coming through on your end, because it was kind of not great in my headphones. But he said, if the rapture doesn't happen on the 23rd or the 24th, then he'll go back on that same podcast with the twins that he sat down with originally. And it sounds like he's saying that he'll take accountability for what he said. And then he said, but he doesn't believe that that's going to happen because he wholeheartedly is not going to be here. Right?
All right, my dearest family. You see, a lot of people, after hearing these predictions, actually went into panic, which I didn't really understand why they are panicking, because if you're truly living for God, you should be excited, first of all. So let's say the prediction that he gave didn't happen. Of course, many ministers have said something about this. So kindly watch this, guys.
find everywhere on the internet, they are saying the world will come to an end. But what is the caution? The caution is simple. We are in the last days. Jesus admonished us to be ready. But Jesus himself said, the hour and the time no man knows. So why we should advise, push aggressively that people should be prepared, we must also be careful not to give a date, so that if it doesn't happen, we are not seen as being forced. Because the truth again is that most of these positions are based either on assumptions or speculations. So in case the war does not end this year, don't lose your faith. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Those who advocate it, these are their basis. But whether it ends this year or it does not end this year, what do? Be prepared. Is that clear?
I think he's genuine in what he believes. But in his sincerity, I know he's sincere, but in his sincerity, he's sincerely wrong. If he is wrong, he's in trouble. If I'm wrong, I'm not in trouble. We'll also be taken by the rapture. Where are we going to have YouTube in heaven to argue? No. Yes. Blogger in heaven go like, yeah, we are now in heaven after the rapture. Prophet Angel was wrong. We were taken on the 23rd. I'll be there. Shaking hands with the brother. I said, brother, you were right. I was wrong. Oh, praise be the Lord. But if I'm right, and I am, that on the 24th, we will be seeing each other. As a matter of fact, he brought another video. I got it from the team this morning. He said, on the 20th, you will be having a live video. Which live? We will be taken. Maybe we'll do it before we are taken. So the brother doesn't only know the date, he even knows the time.
There you have it, my dearest family. So it is not actually something you should be scared of, you see, because the Bible have clearly told us, just like the first video I brought to you, that no man will know the time or the hour, you see. So making prediction isn't right. But I have this video. I'll leave you with this video from our man of God, Pastor Chris, on the rapture of the church. He actually spoke about the rapture during the rapathon, and I want to leave you with this. So don't be scared. If you are scared about the rapture, first of all, it means you are not living right. So you need to live right, or you are not born again. You need to get born again. And then secondly, you live right. So just watch this video, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to hit the like button.